Hey there, I was talking to Glenn last night and he suggested that it might be nice for us to put out short videos every so often, just through these strange times that may be helpful. And it was just last night, I've not had a lot of time to think about this, but I thought it might be helpful if I just told you how I start my day. I'm fortunate, I don't have loads of kids around, so I've got a bit of space and a bit of time, but I tend to start most of my days, depending on work shifts and that kind of thing, but I tend to sit down here with 3 books, a cuppa and a dog. And I just spend some time reading the Bible really, and I do that, the way I do that, I'm working through a commentary. I've been doing this for probably the last couple of years. I get older commentaries, which are books that just help you work through a Bible. It's someone's ideas of a particular book. I'm going through Acts at the moment with John Stott, a really wise guy. One of the deeper ones, one of the heavier ones, I suppose. But what I do is I'll read a couple of pages of this, which is John's interpretation, John's thoughts on a Bible passage in Acts. And so I'll read his thoughts about it, which kind of help my thoughts about it. But then what I'll do very definitely is I'll put John Stott down and I'll pick up the Bible. And I'll read the Bible and I'll read that same passage and I'll ask God what he wants to say. I mean, that sounds a little bit formal, a little bit holy. So what I want to do is read the Bible and see if there's something I can grab out of that, either for the day or just wisdom from God's word. And then here's the genius bit that I've discovered recently, and it really helps. The third book is a little notebook, and the discipline of this for me is to write down what I'm getting out of that passage. And if I don't write it down, then very easily I'll just read it and think, oh, that's nice. Whereas the discipline is to say, okay, this is a lesson I've learned from that passage this time I've read it. And I've just got a load of notes. I get one of these each year and just kind of write notes. I use it for preaching notes on a Sunday morning. It helps me concentrate. But each day I'll just write literally a couple of lines, 3-4 lines in here of just kind of, this is some wisdom. This is something that I think I've observed. So from today, it's a summary of Paul and Barnabas. They've been going all around the Mediterranean, preaching the gospel, planting churches, and they're coming back and reporting back to the churches. And there's a real sense of the combination of God enabling them to do this amazing work, but also that accountability that they've got with people. And that's kind of what I've got out of today's passage. It's not a massively deep thing, but it's just kind of, it's a couple of notes that I can write down, God's word. This is what I can get out of that for today. And I find that really helpful. I'll sit here for a few minutes, the length of time it takes me to have a cuppa, read a little bit of God's word, and hopefully get something out of it. I hope that's helpful. Maybe we can throw ideas around about what we do. Maybe you can add comments on this Facebook post about how you start your day, how you read God's word, something along those lines. Hope that's helpful. Cheers. See you later.